I think we're about to go snakehead fishing despite the wind and the rain and all this nastiness out here. I think the rain's gonna stop, but the wind is gonna continue, and it's gonna be interesting out here, but we're gonna give it our best shot. All right, so guys, if you ask most people about snakehead fishing in the wind, they're gonna tell you it's a big no-no and you really are not gonna catch that many fish just because it blows your kayak around and makes your job a lot tougher on the water, which I'm not denying, but the purpose of today's video is to kind of challenge myself to be able to go out there in these nasty windy conditions and try to catch some snakeheads with the methods I typically use, like frogs, chatterbaits, stuff like that. So we're gonna go out there, we're gonna give it a shot and probably get blown around pretty good, but hopefully we can deliver with some big snakes today. We're also going out there with my buddy Sidney. You can check him out on Instagram. He posts some really cool pictures of the snakeheads he catches, and he's one of the best snakehead fishermen in the area right now. So pictures like this, I really don't need to say any more other than go follow him. Check his Instagram out in the link in my bio. But for now, let's go out there, let's meet up with him, and hopefully the two of us can catch some big snakes today in all this wind. All right, folks, we're out here today. It is an extremely windy day, probably the most windy day that I have ever snakehead fished on, and it's gonna be tricky today, but we're out here, we're ready to get it done. I got a frog tied on, and we're gonna make the best of these conditions and hopefully pull some nice fish out today. It should be pretty much a fry ball game, looking for fry balls, and the hardest part is just gonna be staying still and staying where I wanna be to cast to them. But I think we're gonna get bites, and hopefully we can deliver. Wind is absolutely shredding right now though. Whew, it's gonna be tough. Doing little tricks like this, like positioning my kayak up on some kind of structure right here and keeping me stationary, those are gonna be the little moves that lead to our success today for sure. I think there might be a fish on this too. A ton of bubbles over there. There we go. This is number one, baby. Yes, sir. Nice snake, dude. In the wind and everything. I knew they were gonna munch today. Whew. Man, did he crush it. Get in the net. Yes, sir. Number one. Landed right on him, saw him wake on it, chased it on out of the duckweed, and he was right in that little cove. Now, instead of spooking the spot, let's let the wind take us over this way. We'll get this guy off. Oh my, did he absolutely crush that frog, dude. No doubt about that one. Once again, I apologize for the wind noise, but there's only so much I can do. Oh, gosh. Now he's gonna do his thing and freak out on us, but man, did he chomp that frog, dude. Look at how he sandwiched that right in his mouth. It's a solid snake to start the day, probably 4-pounder. Pretty one too. Ooh. It's been a couple weeks since I've caught one, and man, I've missed it. Let's get this out of you, bud. All right, hopefully you guys can see all right. I know when he splashed around, he got some water on the lens. I tried to clean it off, but hopefully you guys can see. Anyways, real solid snake, probably 4-4.5 pounder. Getting the day started right. 1 for 1 on blow-ups. Let's get this pretty little release going on. And there he goes, man. I love it. Boom, number one. Really could not have asked for a better start than that, guys. I've been out here about 15 minutes, and that was the first fish that I've seen, first one I've caught. So we're off and running. I need a really good day. If I'm gonna get to my goal of 100 snakeheads by the end of the year, I need today to be a big time day. Now what's interesting about that last catch is I don't think there's a fry ball right here, so either that one has not spawned yet or anything, or it's done spawning, which I don't think it would be. So I don't know, it's weird. He wasn't on the fry ball at all, just sitting right back in like 8 inches of water and stuff just like this, and he ambushed it. When I'm fishing duckweed like this, I like to let the frog sit for about 5 seconds as soon as it hits the water, just so all the fish can kind of calibrate in on it. It's a method that usually works for me pretty well. A lot of times I'll hit it on that first or second twitch. I'm assuming most of you guys know what duckweed is, but if you don't, it's just this thin layer of like yellow-green scum that comes on the top of the water in the summer. I was just paddling out of here and I just spotted a fry ball, so I'm gonna cast right past it and bring it on across, see if I can't get one off of it. It's the first one I've seen all day, so we're gonna pepper it. It's moving pretty quick though. It's like the parents are trying to get it away from me, but I'm gonna harass them a little bit. See how that water is boiling? Those are snakehead fry. Should at least be able to get like a short strike out of it. Working my frog pretty aggressively on it. It seems like the more disturbance you can cause, make it seem like the frog is eating the fry, the better it gets. Better chance you have of getting a bite.
12 seconds later.
Oh well, just gonna have to chalk that one up as an L. All right guys, so my buddy Sidney just hooked up over here. Got him off a fry ball, right bro?
Yeah man, right off the fry ball.
Right off the fry?
Sitting right in front of me.
Awesome. Dude, I just worked a fry ball for like 20 minutes, didn't get a single strike.
That's literally the first cast at it. I seen them all over there bubbling.
Oh, that's a beautiful one, man. Thing as dark as anything. Whew.
Fish?
That's a solid one.
Really pretty fish too.
Yeah. Good looking one, man. Go get that other one. I don't know what it is about here, but a lot of them look like that. And
Dude,
super cool. I wonder if that's a bigger one or if the other one's bigger.
The other one.
Is it? I always fish that little cut right there because it always looks so good, but I've never got one out of there. That's really cool to see one come off a fry ball, guys, because I've not yet got one off a fry ball this year. So seeing Sidney catch that one right there leads me to believe that I got a pretty solid chance of getting one off a fry ball today, especially after I just saw the one over here and then he catches one on the other side. It's a pretty good sign. A lot more fry balls popping up than last time I was here. Just got to have our eyes wide open to spot any new fry balls. It's the hardest part, is just finding them. Once you find them, the fish can be, you know, some of the easiest snakeheads to catch at any time in the season is when you actually find those fry balls, but just finding them is the hard work. Especially in the wind, it's tougher to see them. On a day like today, I think they're going to be in a lot of like back pockets, little coves, ruts off of this main river area. That's what I love about this small little kayak. I can get to places like that. See, just a place like this seems like a good spot for a fry ball. Oh yeah.
Big one.
Yeah?
Good one.
Oh yeah. Dude is killing it right now. He is slaying fry balls today, guys. It's his second one off a fry ball. Said it's like a mid-20 snake, so good fish for sure. Fry ball up ahead. Big one too. Big one too. Alright, dropped it on it. Had a strike. Had a strike on it. Just short struck it. Come on. It's definitely a good little bite though. Got some interest. I will take it. Maybe I'll come back for it. Oh my gosh, humongous fry ball. Absolutely giant. No trouble spotting that one. I had a feeling there would be one back in this cove. See what we can do. Kind of a bad cast, but might still get the job done. Oh my gosh. Did you see that hit? You got it. You got it. Off a fry ball. First one of the year off the fry ball. Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Come here, mama. Whew. That's what I like to see. An aggressive parent right there. And a pretty snakehead at that. And there could be another one over there too, so we're gonna try to get this one released as quickly as possible so we can see if we can get that other one off of there, because I know one hit it before. I don't know if it was this one or a different one. Oh my gosh, did he destroy that thing. All you can see is that frog barely peeking out of there. Just sandwich it. And another pretty fish, man. Me and Sidney have been catching some very beautiful fish today, and that was not supposed to happen. He got off the grippers somehow. But yeah, there she is. That's a parent off a fry ball. First fry ball snakehead of the year. Absolutely love it. Let's get him released, him or her, and then we can get him right back on his fry ball over there. Woo! Death rolling like a madman, or woman, whatever you are. All right, I put her in the net. She's not a happy camper whatsoever, but we're gonna take her over, throw her right back on her fry ball so she can keep guarding them with all that aggression, like you guys saw when she just bit, and protect that fry so it becomes the next generation of snakeheads. So right here's about good. I'm sure she'll be able to find her way back from here. Man, she's a death roller like crazy. One more look at her. Big dark snakehead. Well, not big, but solid one. Get back down there. Whew.
2 hours later.
Found a fry ball right here in front of me. Right about there. Let's see if there's anybody home. Oh, there was. Shoot. Dang, dude. That was wild. He like stuck his head out of the water and freaking grabbed it and like stayed out of the water. I think he's still there. Oh, he's definitely there. He's there. He's there. And now he's here. This might be a different one. I don't know. He was going crazy for that charmer though. First time I completely missed him, but he came back. Yeah, buddy. I barely spotted that fry ball too. Oh shoot. Popped out the net. Oh, they're tricking me today, but at least I caught him. Yeah, I almost spooked that fry ball because I came up right on top of it. Let's get him out, get him released, right back onto it. I don't know if this is the same one that hit before or if it's the other parent. But who cares, we got him. And that's on the V2. Gonna quickly show him off to you guys. Another pretty one, about the same size as before. My net's getting away, but we'll let this guy go. He'll find his way right back to his fry ball there, but really quickly, while that fry ball is there, let's get ourselves together and get another cast over there. I think our lure is good. Yep, no water in there. All right, where'd you go, fry ball? I think it's still right there. See if I can get both parents. I wish I would have done this earlier, just cruised around and looked for the fry balls, because I think I could have had a couple more fish in the boat too. By now, if I would have been doing that all day instead of, oh my gosh, that's a huge one. That's a huge one. That looks like the kind we're gonna get bit off of, just a feeling. Knock, knock, who's there? There it is. Ah, shoot. Brought him right up into my lap and he got off. I tried everything I could to catch up to him. Got him right here to the side of the kayak. Dang, just a little guy, little mama.